everyone say, Dr. Change. Dr. Change. Dr. Change. He will change your mind. Amen. Dr. Change.
Amen. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you always wanted to win, but you think you can, it is almost certain you won't. If you think you lost, you lost. For out in the world we find, success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you outclass, you are. You got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you'll ever win the prize. Life battle will always go to the stronger, faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who think he can. Yes. Say, I think I can. Stand with me, please. Let's give Baron Butler a round of applause for our MC tonight. And we cannot forget Faye. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, I want you to look at your neighbor, shake their hand, and smile. And say, for I see thinking in his heart, so is he. Say it one more time. For I see thinking in his heart, so is he. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, every person in here who is the president of their own service corporation, stand for me, please. If you are the president of your own personal service corporation, you are the president. Would you stand for me, please? Now, all of those who attended part 2 of this series, if you are here and you're not standing, could you raise your hand? Now, you are the president of your own personal service corporation. Yes. You are in charge. Yes. And you have one employee. That's you. Right. You are in charge of your life. See, no matter who you're working for at the moment, okay, you are the president. If you are working for a particular company, the president just showed up to work this morning because you are the CEO of your own life. Yes. For the Bible says, for I see think it in his heart, so is he. Yes. See, if you think you are a president, you are. Yes. Now, you got to start acting like the CEO you are. Yes. Because you are the president. Yes. You are the chief executive officer of your own life. Yes. My goal with this series is to give you a paradigm shift where you put on the mind of a president. Where you think you are not an employee, but you are a president. You are in charge of your own life. And it's up. If your life ain't going a certain way, it's up to you to fix what ain't going right. Because you are the president. No one really responsible for you. Right. If you think you can't make it, you can't make it. If you think you lost, you lost. But see, presidents, they have a mindset. They don't think like the average person. No. They think on a high level. Yes. So let all the presidents sit for me, please. Now, this series that we started, this is a 6-part series. We began this series in January of 2005 with goals, how to set them and how to reach them. See, you will never be successful in life if you don't have goals. You will always be hitting and missing if you don't have goals. Goals is like breathing in and breathing out. Goals goals is like burdens to the body. And most people, they don't have goals, they just live life loose. What happened. They wake up a day and they don't know where they're going, and they don't know when they reach there, and then how they get there, because they have no goals. So we dealt with, as an individual, how you can set your goals, and now how to reach them. See, it's easy to put on paper what you want out of life, but the difficult part now is how to reach it. Yes. Okay, so we dealt with that in January, and then we came back in March, and we dealt with how to write your blueprint. See, poor people or people who are not successful in life, they don't have a blueprint for their life, meaning they don't know where they're going. Okay, but we dealt with how you can take your life and put it on paper. See, understand me, you are not here to stay, you know. You was only given a certain amount of time on this planet. Yes. And after your time, you can leave. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. Yes. You ain't here to live forever. So what God's will for your life is for you to take your life, what He called you to do, and put it on paper, and then begin to live it. Right. Begin to live it. But see, you will never live it if you can't see it. Yes. Okay, and then tonight, we're going to deal with achieving money freedom, because really, you need money now to bring your goal to pass. Because I don't care how much vision you have, if you're broke, thing that's not happening. Amen? Amen? How to achieve money freedom. Now, how for you to achieve money freedom? I'm going to give you a 6-part plan tonight. You know, I heard some people said to me that, I am wealthy, Or they will say, I'm a millionaire. I have few people tell me that. But that's fine saying that, but I ask them, do you have a plan? If you have no plan, that's stupid talk. Because they don't want to say about it, but do you have a plan to bring this money to pass? Do you have a plan to obtain this wealth? Because if you don't have a plan, you can say that till the kingdom come and you will die poor. It's more than just saying that. You start there, but you need a plan. You need a financial plan. Yes. If you don't have a financial plan, you will not obtain this wealth. See, you are the president. It's up to you now to take your life and make your life wealthy, because in you is wealth. But you need a plan now to bring that wealth out of you. So I'm going to give you a 6-part plan tonight. Now, part 1 of this plan is money. All right. See, the bottom line is that you need money. You will not achieve money if you're broke. You got to have something, man. Huh? See, money runs from broke people. Money don't stay with broke people long, They break off from it. Huh? You see, you need to have some money for you to achieve financial freedom. So the first part of this financial plan is that you need to have some money. And you know that all of us, we have money every day, but it's what we do with it. It's the key. Now, what is money? Money is the hours of our production. Money is what we receive for our production as persons, which we then obtain the production and service of others. So money is that you go to work probably on a 9-to-5 job, and you work from 9 to 5, 6 days a week, and you give your boss time or skill. Yes. Okay? And then at the end of the week, your boss give you a paycheck called a salary for your time and your skill. And you take your money and then you give it to the plumber to fix your house, maybe it broke down. Right. Or you maybe take some money and give it to the mechanic to fix your car. Huh? So you go to work for money, and then you take the money and you give it to other people. Huh? And a lot of times, at the end of the week, when we finish dishing away and nothing left for ourselves, we only get it, hold on to it for a little while, and then give it right back out. So you will never become wealthy broke. You need some money to achieve money freedom. Now, out of every 100 person who receive retirement age, 1 will be a millionaire. Or 1 will become wealthy. Out of every 100 person who lived at age 65 or over, only 1 of them will become wealthy. 4 out of the 100 will be financially independent. 15 out of the 100 will have some savings, And 80 of the 100 will be dependent on pension, still working or broke. Now, let us tonight be in either the top, let us be either in the number 1 or the number 2 category. Okay? Now, see, you decide which one of them you want to fall in. See, you can make a decision tonight if you want to fall in number 1. That you could retire wealthy. Or you could retire financially independent. Or you could retire the last one, dependent on pension. Still working or broke. Now that one ain't for me. And that one ain't for presidents. Now, money is important to us. You know, see, the myth is, especially in the church, we believe that money is not important. Or most Christians will say, well, I take a vow to poverty. You know, if God bless me, I can backslide. You know, because most Christians, if you notice today, we working for the world. We basically working for a paycheck. It's the world who have all the money, and at the end of the week, we just draw a paycheck. Ecclesiastes 10 and 19 says, but money answereth all things. See, you got to realize. Money answereth all things in this physical world. There's nothing in this physical world you could get without money. If you don't pay for it, someone else can pay for it, but money still answer it. Money answers your house. See, money will determine what kind of house you live in. See, the house you're living in now, you might want to live in a house, but that's all you can afford. Or some of us, we ain't got no house because the bank turned us down, because we ain't qualified for a house. But money will determine what kind of house you live in and where you can live. The more money you have, the bigger your house. The more money you have, the more rooms you could choose. The more money you have, you can design your own dream house. You don't got to settle for what other people design. You don't got to settle for Iraq homes. Oh, come on, man. You don't got to settle for gold circle. No. I build it the way how I want to build it. Do what I want to do with it because I have the money. But money will determine what kind of house you live in. So money is important to us. Money will determine what kind of car you drive. Some of us to drive a car every minute to keep broken down. Why? Because sometimes we just can't afford to buy a new one. Or we can't afford to buy a good used one. So we got to settle for this car that is, every time it started to cut off. Why? Because our money is limited. Money will determine whether you will drive a Jaguar or Mercedes. You see, money answers with the Jaguar. Money answers with the Mercedes, and money answers with the jalopy. And it's up to you to decide which one you want to drive in. It's all up to you. See, you are the president, and you could choose tonight what you want to drive in. It's up to you. Money answers it, your vacation. See, some of us, all we could go to is Miami. We can't go to Paris, but because our money stopped to Miami, you know. We can't go beyond Miami. Stop right there. Huh? We can't go beyond that. I mean, we like to, but they say, I stop right to Miami. Huh? That's it. My money stopped me right there. I want to go to Paris, but I can't afford it, we say. I can't afford to take a cruise. Why? Because my money will not allow me to take a cruise. My money only let me go to Fort Lauderdale and do some shopping. And then even over there, you're fighting, scrapping, looking for the flea market, looking for sales along kind of thing. Why? Because your money is limited. Come on. See, money answers with the vacation. Yes. Money determines whether you can go on a cruise or whether you can go to Europe. Money determines if you go to Africa or China. Huh? But if you don't have the money, you can't go. It ain't answer it. See, money answers what restaurant you eat in. Some of us, all we eat is McDonald's and Burger King. Oh, we stop off the bamboo shack and ladies. Come on now, we would like to go in Great Cliff. We say, but we tell ourselves, I can't afford Great Cliff. Come on now, don't say that to yourself. You can afford it, but you say, I can't afford Great Cliff. Why? Because your money don't allow you to eat there. You say, well, I can't go to this restaurant in Atlantis. Why? I only can afford to go to the reef. Why? Because, see, your money will determine where you go to eat. What restaurant what kind of food you eat. Your money will determine whether you can eat steak, lobster, or corned beef and grits. The more money you have, the better you can eat. The more money you have, the better restaurant that you can go in. Money answers with the clothes. Money answers what kind of clothes you can buy. I mean, if you say, man, I like that dress, but you know, what I can do, let me put that on layaway. Because I can't buy it cash. Why? And some of us, we can't even do the layaway. Because we simply don't have the money to buy it. So money determines what kind of clothes you buy, how much you're going to buy, and where you're going to buy it. Some shops we just walk by. Certain shops we don't stop, just walk by those stuff because we know that we don't have the money to pay for those stuff. Money answers with the offering. Oh, I don't like Sunday mornings. All you get is pinling. You all like that $1 bill all the time, $1 bill. Why? Because money will determine how much you can give to your local church. And some of us, we can't give much because we only have a few dollars to be pinching that. But if you had millions, then you can give more. But if all you have is $100, then you're fighting with that. It's hard to give. So you only take a little dollar and you give $1. Why? Because money determines how much you can give to your church. And money answers with division. That's the most important thing. I don't care how talented you are.
Yes, yes.
I don't care how much skill you have.
Yes.
I don't care how educated you are. If you ain't got no money, that vision could die in you.
It's the truth.
Why? Because money could bring that vision to pass.
Yes.
Money answers with division. And you got to realize, you need money to build building.
Yes.
You can't build no building on love.
That's the truth.
You need money to buy equipment.
Yes.
Come on now. Whatever your vision needs, it could cost. And if you can't pay the cost, the vision could die. And most people, they don't live that dream because they ain't got the money. So they allow the vision to die but simply because they don't have the finances.
It's so true.
So for you to achieve money freedom, you got to realize that you need money. And you got to realize that money is important to us. And we need money to live in this physical world. And the more money you have, the better you can live. The more money you have, the more things you can do. So money is important to us. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10 says, for the love of money is the root of all kind of evils. Now most Christians, when they read that, all they read is money is evil, you know. The Bible never says money is evil. Why? Why? You know why they say that? Because they don't want to be wealthy. They always have the mind of an employee, not a mind of an employer. So they say money is evil, you know. The Bible says the love of it. Meaning, see, you evil, not the money, because you love it. So, because you love money, you can cause you to do some strange things. You evil. How could people be evil? Why? Because you love the money. Because you love money, you do all kinds of strange things for money. Put money in evil.
That's right.
Because you need money in order to do things in this physical world. The book today, American Told the Truth. This book talks about what Americans will do for money. In this book, a survey was done. And those who took the survey, 25% said they will abandon their whole family for the right price. See, that's love money. 25% say if you give them the right price, they will abandon their entire family for the right price. See, that's when you love money. That's the love of money. 23% these women now said they will become a prostitute for 1 week for the right price.
No.
Some said for one occasion they will commit adultery for the right price. 60% said they will give up their citizenship for the right price. 16% said they would get a divorce for the right price. 10% said they would withhold information and let a murderer go free for the right price. 7% said they would murder for the right price. And 3% said they would put the children up for adoption for the right price. See, that's when you love money. See, when you love money, it causes you to do all kind of strange things because you love it. See, money is a tool to be used to bring visions to pass. Money is a tool to be used to bring your dreams to pass. It's not to be loved. But if you love it, it causes you to do all sorts of strange things to accumulate it. But money is not evil. See, if you don't respect money, money will run from you.
It's true.
You know why you ain't got no money right now? Because see, you don't respect it. Poor people don't respect money, you know. No. See, if your money in your wallet or purse look like the garbage bin.
Oh, come on now.
Meaning a garbage bin in order in there. They just grab it, grab the can, throw it in there. Grab the biscuit tray in there. Grab the dirty clothes tray in there. In a garbage bin, it's no order, it's chaos. Disorder. Now, if your money in your purse wallet all ball up, you don't know where the dollar is. You have the Queen Elizabeth all ball up. You get the stuff, you can't find your Stafford side. You can't find Penland. They're all over the place. Then you don't respect money. Money ain't stay with you long. Money will come for a little while and just go. It not stay with you long. See, poor people, they don't respect money, you know.
No.
They don't. That's why they have none. Because they don't respect it. See, you gotta treat money like a personality of its own. See, you got to respect it. Huh? But if you don't respect it, it can leave you. It only comes for a little while. You show up to pay your light bill, then you want to be gone.
Yes.
Show up to pay your water bill. I thought I had some money, but it's gone. Because you don't respect it, you treat it too bad. Huh? That's why the Queen Elizabeth said she ain't going to come back. Queen Elizabeth said she ain't going to come They said they treat me too bad. That's why you not long she mean here. People treat me too bad, man. They have me all kind of ball up. Huh? They throw all kind of ketchup stain on me, wet me up. Why? See, you got to respect money.
Come on, that's right.
Money will come to you.
It's the truth.
If you respect money, money will stay. See, if your money in your wallet or place look like a file cabinet, that's order. Okay? You have the hundreds,
Yes.
the 50s, everything in order.
Yes.
You have it decent and in order.
Yes.
You respect money. So therefore, money will stay with you. And you always know the rich. You see, the rich man, they respect money. That's what always got it. But if you don't respect it, don't be surprised if you don't have none. So we got to respect money and money will stay.
Yes.
Now, Proverbs 22 and 2 says, the rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of us all. What that's saying is that the Lord made the rich man and the Lord made the poor man. See, God made them all. But why do we have rich people and poor people? God made them all. God made the rich and God made the poor. Acts chapter 10:11 says, then Peter opened his mouth and says, out of a truth, I perceive that God is not a respecter of person. Okay. See, God don't decide who is going to be wealthy and who's going to be poor.
Okay.
Huh? See, if you poor today, don't blame God. God did not born you and say, well, this person can be poor and the person can be rich. No. God is not a respecter of person. No, don't put God in that.
Okay.
But why are there rich people and why are there poor people? There are more poor people than rich people. But the Bible says God is not a respecter of person. God don't say this group here was born to be wealthy and this group was born to be poor.
That's right.
Proverbs 23:7 says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. See, you are what you think you are. If you think you are poor, you are. If you think you are wealthy, you are. See, the bottom line is up to you. You got to decide whether you're going to be wealthy or whether you're going to be poor. God ain't going to decide for you. God is not going to make a decision for you. And I'll tell you one thing, whatever you're doing now, if you're doing the same thing 10 years from now, you could be getting the same result 10 years from now.
Oh, you talk your talk. Yes.
Unless you change.
That's right.
See, the bottom line is that being wealthy or poor is up to you. Why? In you as well.
Yes.
But see, you got to choose it.
Yes.
What are you choosing for yourself? What are you saying every day over yourself? What are you saying? I'm broke? Don't ever say you're broke. Say, I'm overcoming the cash flow problem. Because if you say you're broke, you are manifesting brokenness. And you see, you choose that. Whatever you speak, you are choosing it. And if you choose poverty, you will die poor. And that's nothing nobody can do for you. Why? Because you choose it. You made that decision. Napoleon Hill says, both poverty and riches is a result of a person thinking.
It's true. Yes. It's true. Yes.
See, you choose whether you're going to be poor or rich in your thinking. The poor man is poor because that's the way he thinks. The rich man is rich because that's the way he thinks. See, that's why I said that you are the president. Yes, yes. But if you don't think you are, then you are not. You are what you think you are. You have to choose to think wealth. You have to choose to put on the mind of the wealthy. You have to choose to put on the mind of the president. See, you got to take off the mind of the employee. Take off the mind of poverty and start thinking wealthy. And suddenly you will begin to see the manifestation of your mind. Because your mind, but only what you think in here will come from this physical world. Check your life today. Whatever you think, that's what you receive in this physical world. And as long as you think it, you will keep getting it.
Yes, yes. Yes.
And life will give you nothing different until you change your thinking. See, Bahamians, we like new things. We like, the minute we see no business show up, we just run into it. We know nothing about it, we just jump right into that. See, you got to decide what you want for you. Yes. From this, to see there's something special about you. Yes. Yes. You was born deep down inside. There's something that God placed in you. It's an idea. Mm-hmm. Yes. Huh? And God say, if you will recognize it, in that idea is wealth. Yes. In that dream is $1 million.
Yes.
But it's up to you now to draw it out.
Yes.
But if you don't think it, you will never see it. Rich people fill their minds with thoughts, images, pictures, words of productivity, yes, goals, leadership, yeah, achievement, investments, and how to solve problems. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, the rich man so wealthy because see what he think. See, he filled his mind with how to achieve things. He filled his mind with leadership, how to reach and set goals. He filled his mind with investments. He filled his mind with on how to solve problems. Yes. That's why you're wealthy. See, life can give you what you think. Poor people fill their minds, thoughts and images, picture, words of scarcity, yeah, lack, yeah, poverty, complaining, and being unable to afford anything. And how much little money they have. They're always saying, I can't afford that. I don't have no money. They're always thinking lack. They're always thinking poor. See, they have a mind of poverty. They have a mind of scarcity. They're always saying, I can't afford that. Stop saying you can't afford it. Even if you can't afford it, don't say it. Why? Because you are what you think you are. And whatever you think, you can speak. And whatever you speak, you're going to manifest in this physical world. They're always thinking about scarcity, lack. See, that's the mind of the poor. And you'll never be wealthy thinking like that. If you want to become wealthy, find out how poor people, if you want to become wealthy, find out what poor people do, don't do it. See, if you want to become wealthy, find out what poor people do and don't do it. Don't do what they do. You will never become wealthy doing things that poor people do. You'll always be in a poor state because you're following them. And like attract, they follow one another, negative attract negative. So you got to find out what they do and don't do it. If you want to become rich, find out how poor people think and don't think it. Find out how poor people think and don't think it. Don't think like them no more. See, don't think like a poor man and suddenly you are now wealthy. But see, if you think you're poor, you are. And you will manifest poverty all your life. You will die in poverty. Why? Because that's who you are. That's why you think it. So what you need? You need a paradigm shift. Yes. See, you don't need money. You need a change of thinking. Yes. Because, see, it's your mind that can attract the money. Oh, yeah. Understand me? Oh, yeah. The reason why you don't get the money is because your mind only attracting property. Your mind only attracting dollars. That's why you're only getting dollars. Come on now. When you get paid, you say, thank God for the $200. So that's what you get next week. Thank God for the $200. Why? Because you only get what you speak. Find out how rich people think. Find out what rich people read. Yes. Find out how rich people spend their time. Find out what rich people talk about and write about and do the same thing that they do, and you'll become rich. See, if you want to become rich, you gotta find out how the wealthy think. Find out what they talk about. Find out what they read. They say if you want to hide something from the black man or Bahamian, put it in the book. They never pick up that book. Put it in the book. They ain't original. Huh? See, there's great wealth in those books. Huh? There's great wealth, but if you don't read it, you will never know. So you got to read books that the wealthy read. You got to talk wealthy. Huh? When people talk to you, man, you say, man, I'm rich. I'm prosperous. I'm successful. You? Yes, you don't know. You know I am? I am a president. I own my own corporation. You own a corporation? Yes. I am an employee. Me. Well, I'm in charge. Well, I'm in charge of my own life. Well, and I decide whether I'm going to be poor or rich. See, being poor or rich is up to you. You know, it ain't up to God or your friend. It's up to you. Why? Because you are an individual. Yes. And you could decide what you want out of life. Yes. It's totally up to you. Every day we're making decisions. You will never become wealthy. You will never become a millionaire living from paycheck to paycheck. That's so true. I need about 8 volunteers to come up here for me, please, quick. 8 persons come up here for me, please, quick, please. Everybody stand on the side right here. on the side. Okay, sound on the side right over there. Okay, thank you. Just hold those signs for me, please. Now, the average Bahamians I'm dealing with whom, where we are, is that we live from paycheck to paycheck. Now, what we do is that we go to work on a 9-to-5 job or whatever shift you work, and you give your boss some time and for your skills. And at the end of the week, your boss give you a paycheck, or we call it a salary. And when the boss put that in your hand, the sad thing is that we thought we was paid, but you wasn't paid. I'm sorry to tell you wasn't paid. You was not paid, but we really believed that we was paid, but you was not. All he did was give you money to give to these other people. The minute he gave that to you, you let the water man. You see what? Water whites? He waiting for his money, and they stand in line. And then BC, the supermarket, then the insurance man, mortgage. Sometimes we don't get to the phone man, all gone. You say, I'll catch you next month to telco because all the money gone. And then next week, we're looking for another paycheck. And these people are lying again. And as far as the boss give it to us, we give it to them. So you will go 10 years living from paycheck to paycheck. Broke as a bat. When you get it, you give it paycheck to paycheck. And you know what? I mean, after 30 years, I ain't got nothing. I mean, come on now. You might accumulate over that time hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you ain't got a dime. Why? Because as fast you get it, you have these people in line waiting to take it from you. You wasn't paid, but we believe that we was paid. That's a sad story. But you wasn't paid. You only receive money to give out to these people. So now, what you need is that you need a powered on shift.
Yes.
See, you cannot become wealthy by doing the same thing. Here come, here go. You got to change.
Yes.
You got to do something a little bit different if you want to become wealthy. Stay right there. The Acres of Diamond story. An African farmer who heard about tales of other farmers who made millions by discovering diamond mines. These tales so excite the farmer that he can hardly wait to sell his farm and go prospecting diamonds himself. So he sold the farm and spent the rest of his life wandering the African continent, searching unsuccessfully for the diamonds that brought such a high price on the market of the world. Finally, the story goes, one night in the fitted upon the sea, he threw himself in the river and drowned. Meanwhile, back at the farm, the man who bought the farm happened to be crossing a small stream on the property. Suddenly, there was a bright flash of blue and red light from the stream bottom. He bent down and picked up the stone. It was a good-sized stone, and later put it on his fireplace mantle. Several weeks later, a visitor to his home picked up the stone, looked at it closely in the sand, and then he asked the farmer if he knew where he had found. The farmer said no. He thought it was a piece of crystal. The visitor told him that he had found one of the largest diamonds ever discovered. The farmer had trouble believing him. He told him that he told the man that his creek was filled with such stone, not as large as one on the mantle, but they were sprinkled generously toward the creek bottom. Needless to say, the farm that the first farmer had sold that he may find diamond mine turned out to be one of the largest diamond production, turned out to be one of the most productive diamond mine on the entire African continent. The first farmer had owned free and clear acres of diamonds, but he had sold them for practically nothing in order to look for them elsewhere. The moral is clear. If he had only taken the time, if the first farmer taken the time, to study and to prepare himself to learn what diamond look like in a rough form.
Right.
Since he had already owned a piece of African continent and truly explore the property that he had, and truly explore the property that he had before looking elsewhere, all of his wildest dreams will have come true. The thing about this story that affected Dr. Cornwall and many of others was that the idea that each of us is at this moment standing in his or her acres of diamonds.
Okay.
I say to you tonight, that same paycheck that you go to work for, in that is your acres of diamonds. In that is $1 million. Could you see it?
Yes.
Do you see it?
Yes.
When your boss give you $200 a week or your $500 a week, whatever you make, see, when you look at it, you gotta see, in this is acres of diamonds. In this, it's $1 million. But see, if you don't see it, you gonna just keep paying the bills. You just keep giving it to BC, keep giving it the waterworks and the mortgage. Why? Because see, you don't see it, but it's in there. Let's stand over here. I need one more person to come up with me, please. Quick. Stand right here. Now, when you get your paycheck, the first thing you do is that you pay God first.
Right.
Okay, that's very important. That you pay the Lord what is due to Him. Okay, most people, they don't pay God, you know. Why? Because things so bad that, they won't pay it, but things rough today, Lord. You know, I making it now, and this will make no sense. You know, but see, like I said, that you need a paradigm shift. You cannot keep doing the same thing every year and expecting and looking for no results. Now, after you pay to God, the second thing you do is that you pay yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Don't pay BC. Pay yourself 1 to 20% of your paycheck. They say pay yourself. I ain't take this money for you to go to Miami and go shopping with and go buying clothes with. No. No, you see, you take this money and you put this money in a special account called Money Freedom. Okay? You go to the bank and you open an account and you put this money on that account, and this is your Money Freedom account.
This is true.
Now, what left over? Then you try to pay these people off. If you don't catch them next month. It has been said, if you can't save money, the seed of greatness is not in you. See, we got to take off the mind of the consumer and put on the mind of a saver. See, we got to learn to pay ourselves. Pay yourself before you pay BC. Before you pay the waterman. Before you go buy, pay yourself. 20% of your income. Now I know we live in a real world. And you say, well, Dr. Change, right now you have to pay myself. Right now I can't live 100% of my income to pay myself 20%. You got to be crazy. I'm wrong with you. Right now I barely fight 100%. Huh? When I get 100 that going and looking for more money, pay myself 20% of my income. Man, what you saying tonight? So I'll say tonight, start small. Start with 1%. Okay? Take 1% of your income. You could do that. That ain't hurt you too much. And put that aside. And after maybe a couple months or two, go up to 2%. Maybe after a year, you go up to 3%. After 2 years, you go up to 5%. You keep going up till you get yourself saving at least about 20% of your income, and you want to do this for the rest of your life. See, you got to change. You can't keep doing the same thing. Year come and get new results. You got to pay yourself. We as behemoths, we don't pay ourselves. We don't pay ourselves. We pay everyone else, but we leave ourselves out. And that's why we are not wealthy, because we don't pay ourselves.
It's true.
You got to pay yourself a percentage of your income. Because see, in that paycheck is your acres of diamonds. But see, you got to see it. It's in there. But if you don't see it, you ain't going to pay yourself. And guess what? Listen to me now. Never touch this money.
It's true.
Listen to me. If something happened to your mother and you need to help her, find money from somebody else to help her. But don't touch this money. Hear me? If a car break down, walk, fine, but don't touch that money. Don't touch that. See, this money is this your money freedom account. Come on now. If someone want to borrow your money from you, don't let them not. Lend them some other money, but don't lend them this money. This money is for what? Investments only. Yes. Huh? This money is for you to invest. For you to come out of that. For you to be financially free. Yes. Never touch it. Don't touch it. Because if you touch it, you're right back to square one. Don't matter how they come to you, because many people say stop with the money. Money come all over the place. You don't know where they come from. Suddenly everyone is your friend. And don't tell them you got money now either. Oh, everyone is your friend. Oh, they come over, they're trying to borrow your money and they don't pay back. No, they don't pay back. No. When you wait and borrow, they're ducking you now. They ain't your friend no more. So this money is for you. See, this for you. See, finally now you're paying yourself. And it's feel good to know that I have some money in the bank.
Yes.
You know, since I started this, in 6 months, I saved over $3,000. In 6 months, over $3,000 on one account. Why? I know it works if you work it. See, the first part of your financial plan is that you need money. I think a bank will lend you the money, you know. No. A bank will lend you money quicker for a car than a business. In the UA. They can lend you money quicker for a mortgage, but not for no wealth. No. When it comes to business, oh, thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. When they come to business, they go in with people who already got money.
It's true.
They ain't getting you, so you need to pay yourself. And the bank will lend you money quicker if you have something. So you can't go to the bank broke.
Yes.
Huh? What you putting in this?
Yes.
But see, but if you save over 5 years for $20,000, the bank will want to lend you something quicker because why? Because you have a track record of every month putting a little bit aside. See, we behemoths, we want to save big money. It ain't gonna ever happen. You gotta save that small money. Put that small money aside, that small money. And the small money had a tendency to grow. You know, you can always find 1 cent. We throw away 1 cent now. Grab and throw away. Huh? No. Put them 1 cent. See, put them 1 cent in the bank. And when them build them up, roll them up, and deposit them on your debt-free account. Any extra money you got, don't spend it, take the extra money and put it on your debt-free account. Why? You are building now a financial fortress. You are doing something that the average person don't do. Save money. Average people, all they do is consume. This country is filled with a bunch of consumers. We just spend. Like we're getting crazy. But we don't save. You got to make up your mind from this day forward that you're going to put aside, that you're going to pay yourself. Yes. See, you deserve to be paid. That's true. You are important to God. And the Bible said, who will trust you with great riches? Who will give you $1 million? If you can't see in the 200, the million. God said, you know why you don't got it? Because You have had it. It's in there. But you don't see it. So you'll never get it. We're going to take a break and we come back and give you the other part of this financial plan.
They change your life.